Hey guys, this is Kyle, and it is April 21st. April 21st. It's March 21st. April 21st. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. Like, I am so just out of whack. Uh, it is April 21st today. This is Kyle, or aka Vulcan Wolverine. I'm driving home from work, and I just wanted to get my camera out and kind of talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe try and get some vehicular stalking on tape. Like I got my magnet, and I'm gonna do a video probably today or tomorrow. But I got the magnet, and you want to make sure you keep it away. It's a 400 pull magnet that I got from Applied Magnets. I put it in a sport sock, and then I put another sport sock over it, and then I just put it next to my head, to the left side of my head, like basically where my TMJ spot is, where that joint is in my teeth. I haven't noticed, like, when I put it there, I'd get instant relief. I'd feel a cooling effect because it was hot there. But I haven't noticed anything like a total deactivation or anything like that. I think that's why, Dwight calls it magnet therapy. So I think if you use it a lot and you do have something inside your body, it will eventually, deactivate it, because it's you're not supposed to have it around electronics. I actually put it in, that is my main stalker right there. That is my main organizer. You can see his license, that's Lynn right there. Just driving by. He does that, he'll time it so he'll drive by, like if I'm coming out of work and stuff like that. I think he wants to distance himself too, because he knows I'm going to try and get him in jail. That was my main stalker though, using that green Jeep with the big fat head. That is him. That's my main organizer. So I hope I got his face on tape. I think I've gotten his face on tape before. But basically, so I got that magnet, and I put it in 2 sport socks, and put it to the side of my head, and just kind of slept on it in my bed. I had to take off all my personal defenders and everything, because those are electronic devices, and it didn't really make a difference. Like, I mean, because it did, like, I used the side, it's a cylinder nickel plated Applied Magnet, and I'll show y'all on another video. But I'm glad I got my main stalker. See, he's driving past right now, like right in front of me, right when I'm coming out of work. So he also vehicularly stalks me too. And I think he wants to separate himself. He wants me to think like he's part of the vehicular stalking, but he stopped doing the main stalking. But I go by there. I go by the old neighborhood some nights to check mail and stuff like that. Their lights are always on, all night long, all the time, still, even though I've moved. So they're using their remote stuff, and they have to have their lights on to do that. So I know he's still involved. He hasn't passed on that, that equipment. But it seemed to work. I didn't wake up hurting that bad. And I don't know, the day wasn't so bad. I didn't notice the V2K. I'm just not sure. I've got to try it a lot more. I've got to do the therapy on it, and because anything, it's not gonna, it's if there is anything inside of me, like a chip or anything, it's not gonna deactivate it in one night. I'll have to use it a bunch to really screw it up, to really screw up anything they have. And even if not, even if there are no chips and it's just they're shooting in the remote frequencies, it will, it'll screw those up in the really hardcore places that they hit. And I mean, I don't know what to think about them hitting me so hard, and it was a different feeling to the left side of my face when I ordered the magnet. I ordered it, and then that afternoon till I got it, it's like an internal burning of the face. So I don't know, like it kind of confuses me whether or not they were just shooting me real deep with the remote directed energy weapon, making me think like, hey, I do have something in there, or they were trying to get as much use out of it to try and maybe, give me as much brain damage as they could before I deactivated it with the magnet. There's the one light car coming from that way, but I can't really get it with the camera phone. This video may go out. I want to warn y'all because my phone's getting really hot. They heat up my phone a lot and it'll stop the video. I guess that's the way they stop me from doing videotapes. I kind of like getting vehicular stalking on videotape. I don't know, I think in most cases it would help out if you don't want a lot of vehicular stalking. Don't pay attention to it. I mean, it has backfired on me, but I like that. I mean, I don't like it. Like, it's not comfortable, but it gives me more evidence. There's a trailer right there. Tons of trailers, and there will be empty trailers. A lot of empty trailers that pass me up. Exterminators and stuff like that. But it has, like, I mean, since I've been videotaping it, the stalking, the vehicular stalking actually has picked up. I think they're trying to do something. I don't know, maybe my main organizers gotten together with DHS Fusion Centers, and they're trying to, like, warn me off of it. They're like, well, you're going to videotape it, we're going to do it a bunch. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. I think they're trying to randomize it as much as I try and randomize my actions, and then we all just get confused and we don't know what anybody's doing. That seems to be the way that this whole program goes. It's not very orderly. It doesn't create order and freedom. It just turns into chaos and deceit upon deceit upon deceit. And you're trying to live your peaceful life by like trying to randomize, trying to go to different places and stuff so they can't catch you there, and then they're trying to randomize so you don't know what's going on, and then it's just a lot of chaos, a lot of people who don't know what they're doing or where they're going, and they're out on the streets with one lights, not really knowing what they're doing. But I really do, I don't know, just from last night, and I slept on the magnet. I actually have it in my trunk right now. I didn't want to leave it at home. I'm worried they could depolarize it or something. I think that's being paranoid. I think I'm just being overly cautious with that. I mean, it's a huge magnet. It's a 400 pull magnet. And I'm going to do a video and just show y'all where I keep it in my room, and like when I use it, kind of how I position myself and how I position it. And it really did it. Like, I just put it, I pressed it up against, my TMJ joint and my back teeth, and it had a cooling effect. But that doesn't tell me whether or not I have a chip in my TMJ or my teeth. It just tells me that it may have been messing with the frequencies, or it may have been, it could have been messing with whatever they were sending, the signals to in my body. Could have been. There's a FedEx car right there. Dude, I just get like, I see like at least 30 of them a day. And I mean, y'all comment, people who aren't perpetrators, tell me how many FedEx cars you see a day. I mean, 30, it's an incredible amount. But I have a lot of hope. Like, after last night, it didn't fix it in one night, made me feel a little bit better. But those things, they can be psychological. You want them to work, so it's like you feel like they're working. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take, having kind of a, experimentation with it over a long period of time. Because these people will try and kind of trick you, with, if you get a new device or something, they may turn up whatever they have. To maybe make you think that your devices aren't working, or they might, like, if you take a device off, they might turn it down, to mess with you, so you won't use that device. So you've got to be very careful about that. And anything you try, you really need to do over a long period of time. you need to do it over, like, before you really know if it's going to work, you really need to try it. And I'm like honestly saying this, for at least a month. At least a month, because then these guys forget. These guys that are working on you, they'll just like kind of forget about that part of it, and then they'll move on. They'll kind of just do what they're gonna do, and then your device is gonna work how it's gonna work. So please, like, if you're trying to use stuff and experiment with stuff, use it for a long time. And I know it's hard, but these people mess around because they have remote neural monitoring. They know what you're thinking about, like, what you get, like the devices that you get to help yourself, and they know how to kind of trick you. They want to trick you out of having it on, or they want to make you think that, you know, it's not working. There's a city police right there. I'm not looking at him though. He might come stop me. I'm just gonna drive down this main road. I'm off work, make a little video. I might make a little 30-minute video. I'm just gonna keep pushing videos out. I do get a little bit upset when I look at YouTube, because I do, and y'all comment on this, and comment on whatever you want, but I really do see, like, and I know all target individuals' testimonies are important. They're all important. But it's hard. I see the same ones. When I pull up target individuals, electronic harassment, organized gang stalking, I see the same videos. And there are new target individuals making videos every day. And I have to dig. I have to dig for new ones, and I have to dig for, you know, people who make PowerPoint presentations and are very, very presentable. You know, it's just kind of, it's very, very, I wouldn't even say weird. Y'all comment on this. I think that they, you know, it's attached to Google, and I think there's algorithms that they kind of control the information still. So they're controlling even the information that we're putting out on social media. And the only way that I know how to kind of bypass that is to just connect it to a bunch of social media. You know, you connect your YouTube with your Facebook page and stuff like that, and then you just kind of flood it. You just flood it so it's harder for them to control and stuff like that. But they do. My camera's getting really hot, so it could go off at any time, y'all. But when I get home, I'm gonna do a video, you know, on what I do with the magnet. I'll show you the magnet. I gotta keep my camera away from it, because really, I mean, you really gotta have it around something for a long time, I think, before it would mess it up. But I'm gonna be very careful, especially with my, you know, personal defenders and stuff like that. Because if I can, and there's a one light car right there, that gray car, one light car. I'm gonna go back around. But I mean, I had a pretty good day. I felt a little bit better in the morning. I felt worse because they hit me with a lot of V2K right when I woke up. So we got the really negative lather up in the morning, and you know, my mom was asking me to do stuff, and I was kind of like, yeah, I'll get to it. There were like 2 one-light cars that just went by. I don't want to get on the interstate. My tires are bad. My tire blew out. Like, and I'm driving on a spare, so I am not in a good position. But I should be getting some more money soon. That magnet costs a lot. It costs $170. I thought it was $70. I should have shopped it better. If you guys can shop it better and find one cheaper, I got a nickel-plated one that's 400 pull, and it's I use this when I use the side of it. And I guess I'll put that on the magnet video. I'm just kind of doing a drive home video. I'm just gonna put a bunch of videos out. I was really worried this morning because I looked at my Facebook page, and it seemed like a lot of my stuff had been cut off of there, like the videos that I put up. But then I went back and I looked at it, and they were all there. I was like, oh my God, is somebody erasing, you know, stuff on my Facebook page? So you really do. This stuff conditions you to be on the lookout for any kind of weird thing, any kind of bizarre thing. You're like, oh, they take my videos down. You know, what are these people doing? you know, because they're always working on you. I do feel better. I've stopped eating and drinking stuff out of the refrigerator.